Alrighty. Got a little sunlight on my face this morning. Waking up a little later today. It's nice. So a couple things going on here. First of all, I'm in the parking lot at work and there's a lot more people here today. So if I get interrupted, I do apologize. And then also, I know in my earlier videos I said that we're gonna be spicing these things up, and I looked into it, and this phone is not capable of like editing these videos in a way that I deem acceptable. I was reading up on it, and it said that if I were to transport my content to a desktop or a laptop, it'd run a lot smoother. I will have in my possession a desktop here and within a couple of months. So yeah, definitely there's gonna be some exciting shit going on with these videos. We're gonna get I got ideas. It's gonna be nice. But lastly, I want to say that I think I said something really ignorant in yesterday's video, which was titled Jesse's, I can't remember. But I said something ignorant about 80% of my listening audience, and I apologize. And I don't have an excuse. It won't happen again. I'm sorry. So today's video I know is going to be titled Jesse's 3 Signs. And these are these are things that have happened to me in the last 2 to 3 weeks, probably about 3 weeks, maybe a little more. Things that I asked for, and some things I don't ask for, but how every single second when you are able to tap in, able to zone in, however you want to call it, but you're able to see signs. And every single second is a sign. Because even no sign is a sign, right? So I want to talk about 3 signs that came to me that just let me know that I'm on the right path for me, for what I want. Number 1 was the other day. This was probably last, boy, I don't know. I'm not even gonna try, dude, because these last 2 weeks have felt like a lifetime. But I'm at work, and I had to switch vehicles. So I pulled up to the vehicle that I wanted to get into. I was taking all my stuff out of one and putting it into the other, and I did everything. I did my inspection. I did this, that. I got everything ready to leave that vehicle and start my new journey in the new vehicle. And I put my hand on the shifter to put it into drive, and an alarm starts going off. And I've heard this alarm before, but it'll go off like once or twice, like randomly, and I don't know what it is. I have no clue. And this alarm just keeps going off, and right away, because I realize now that everything is a sign, I realized pretty quick I forgot something. So I look around, I can't realize what I forgot, and I go in my other truck, and sure enough, I left my personal phone. I had my work phone. I brought my work phone with me, but I had my personal phone I left in the other truck. So to me, that alarm was going off to tell me, like, stop, reanalyze the situation and figure it out. The second sign, and this is the biggest like proof, I guess. But so my son came home from college last week. He took his final exam. And the day before, so let's call that Tuesday. Tuesday he was coming home from school. On Monday I worked really late, and I get my work schedule emailed to me around 4 or 5 o'clock every day, and I worked till I think past that time. So by the time that I looked at my email, I I just looked at what time I had to start. I usually check out what everyone's doing. I check out what I'm doing. I just looked at the start time because I was tired. I didn't care. I just looked, what time do I need to set my alarm clock, right? So that night, Monday night, I was going to sleep and I remembered something that I had watched in a YouTube short. And it said, you know, when you are experiencing everything that I'm experiencing, a big thing to do is, as you're laying down going to sleep, ask the universe to help you if you need help. And when you're in that sleepy daze, that half sleep, half awake, kind of like you want to fall asleep, you're more in touch with your subconscious. Your subconscious kind of runs you a lot more than you think it does. So, you know, I sat there, I was kind of trying to fall asleep, and I said, well, like, what do I need help with? And, you know, I got minor things, I guess, that I don't need help. I can definitely do it on my own, figure it out. But earlier that day, my wife and I got into an argument, like a heated argument. And so I was laying there, I said to myself, I asked the universe, I said, can you please help her have a good day tomorrow? Can you help take away one of her biggest problems tomorrow? And, I fell asleep. Now the next day, this is now the day that my son is taking his final and coming home, and he was supposed to be bringing all of his stuff home, from his apartment at college back to my house where he stays for the summer. The car that he drives could not fit everything that he has accumulated over the last couple of years. So the plan was for my wife to go drive almost 2 hours away to go just be able to have another vehicle to transport his things home. Well, I get in work that morning, Tuesday morning, and now I look at the schedule and I actually look at what I'm doing for the day. And wouldn't you know, I'm going to a job site that is 6 minutes away from where my son lives, 2 hours away from where I'm at. And I called him and I said, hey man, instead of having your mom come all the way out there, I'm 6 minutes away, bring me some of your things, some of your bigger things. I'll put them in my work truck and I'll bring them back. He did. It worked out. She didn't have to make that trip. Hopefully made her life a little easier. I mean, if that's not just a, hey, I need help, and like it just works out that way, I mean, that's something else. So my third one is, yeah, I don't want to, yeah, I don't want to talk about it. I'm going to so my third one would be, I'm driving in my work truck the other day, and my favorite color is orange. I love to wear these orange. I loved orange before I even worked at this company. But I'm driving and I'm at a red light, and a very bright orange and black Oriole comes and just swoops and starts fluttering right in front of my windshield, right? And it was awesome. Like, at the time, I took it as like, damn, okay, I love that. That's just telling me to like get up out of my head really quick and take in and be in the here and the now and take this in, you know, focusing on real life and get out of your head for a little bit. And then I seen that like he fluttered and I think he landed on the top of my truck. It looked like he was getting ready to land on top of my truck. And I said, come on, brother, you ride with me, man. You rest your wings, little guy, and I'll take you there. Let's go. And so, you know, the light turns green and I make a turn, and right there, it was raining very heavy that day, and the street was flooded. And there was a car off in the ditch. I mean, it was deep. And I kind of took that as a sign of, you know, of this Oriole telling me, focus, pay attention. there's something coming up that you need to be aware of. So, I mean, you can take signs however you want them. I know in my Jesse's Path to Happiness, I said I was making video 5 on Cinco de Mayo, 555. I said look into it if you're interested, and I definitely, I'll look up numbers every once in a while. I never like all the way believed in like horoscopes, astrology, like all these things like that. Which numbers I think seeing numbers repeated kind of falls into that category, but um it's when you're looking at something like that, even when you're reading a horoscope, it's you take it how you want it. It's set up in a way that you should go into it believing it and take it as inspiration, right? Because when you look up a number, you can go on YouTube, you can go on Google, go on whatever you want. It's going to give you a different, everyone's got their own perspective, right, of what it means to them. And you can take any one and make it yours, so that's just a little taste. We're at over 11 minutes, man. God, what am I doing out here? I got to work early, man. I woke up like 2 hours before I had to wake up, and I couldn't fall asleep, so I just got ready early and came to work. So I don't know, man. That's it for today. I don't know. I mean, there's only 7 of you guys watching these videos right now, so like, I hope all 7 of you have an awesome day. I know one day there will be tens, probably hundreds of millions of people watching these videos, so consider yourself lucky you were here first. And I love you guys, and have a great day, and I know I'll see all of you very soon.